Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Moon. We have arrived at Altar of the Moon. We met with Lunala, Nebby's final evolution in Pokemon Moon. It's gonna be Solgaleo and Sun. Then we went to the Altar Space. We found Guzma and Lusamine. Lusamine went crazy, fused herself with a Pokemon. We battled her, defeated her Pokemon, and then she managed to split apart and she came herself for the first time. Then we're back to Altar of the Moon, and now Lunala wants to battle us. If we accept, we can get Lunala into our party, but this is like a legendary Pokemon battle, so you need to be ready. Lunala is dual type Psychic and Ghost. Solgaleo and Sun is dual type Psychic and Steel. So you want to use Magnezone first to make sure you can get it down with Thunder Wave. Then get it down as much as you can without carrying it, and then throw out your Pokeballs. Try not to use do not go empty Pokeballs. Make sure you have good amount with them. If you're playing Pokemon Moon at daytime, you'll have evenings, so you can use Dusk Ball for more usage here. Let's see. I think I should have a good amount of Pokeballs, but it's important here to be sure because this is going to be important. You can also use the Master Ball here, but in my opinion, do not use the Master Ball unless you feel like you must use it, because there will be other upper 2 Pokemon you're going to fight later on, which is going to be as important. When you're ready, save a game, go forward, and speak to Lunala. Here we go. Legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Moon, Lunala has appeared. Let's see if we can add it to our party and make it a very powerful asset. Level 55, which is by far the highest Pokemon so far we faced. It's very high special attack, so Light Screen is kind of important, but I will start with Thunder Wave. Get it paralyzed. Moongeist Beam, that is its signature move. Powerful Fairy move. Blasting Magnezone. Gonna make it to become paralyzed. It's gonna be important. Now, of course, Moongeist Beam is not a fairy move. That's of course wrong. Moongeist Beam is a ghost move, so you cannot hit normal types. Just so we know. Now we're gonna get paralyzed, and we can start doing damage. Light Screen will also be useful here to reduce the damage it does, because it's all about special attacks. Light Screen to get a cut down. Night Days. Powerful move, critical hit. Not much we can do about it. Night Days is a dark move though, so that's good. Alright. Toucan is actually good to use here, because Lunala is a ghost type and the Moongeist Beam is a ghost move, and ghost move cannot hit a normal Pokemon like Toucan. Of course you cannot use Brick Break because it'll not be affected. So we can use Bullet Seed or Beak Blast. Beak Blast, probably the best one to use here. Just be careful. Watch HP of Lunala. Don't kill it. Shadow Ball will not affect. Here comes Beak Blast. Good damage, but not enough. We need to do it more. Beak Blast heating up. Moongeist Beam will not affect Toucan because Toucan is a normal type. Ooh, that's a nice hit. One more should do it. We should get it down to red level without killing it, I hope. Unable to move. Here comes Big Blast number 3. Oh, yes! Oh, I was afraid that might be a bit too hard, but we do manage to get it down. Okay, now to capture it now. Okay, Heavy Ball is not really good to use here because the Pokemon is not heavy enough. Quick Ball can't really use, it's too long. We have Ultra Ball, we have Dusk Balls. I would say Dusk Ball is better than Ultra Balls, so let's go use them first. Was that a critical hit? 1? Whoa! We got Lunala on our very first attempt. Wow. That's lucky we get a critical throw. We heard the sound that was made when the ball was thrown? Yeah, that's a critical throw. That was lucky. First attempt, Lunala is ours. Ooh, that was surprisingly fast. We were a bit lucky though. So let's check the Pokédex data of the legendary Pokemon in Generation 7 Pokemon Moon. Here it is. Lunala, the Moon Pokemon. Look at that. 13 feet. That's he's a big Pokemon. 264 pounds. I mean, it's a bit heavier than a normal person, but it's not super heavy. Said to live in another world, this Pokemon devours light, drawing the moonless dark veil of night over the brightness of day. Man. Should we add Lunala to a party? In my opinion, we should, but what should we replace though? What do you feel like we don't need to? I like Shelgon. Marowak maybe? Ground. Fire Ghost. And fire is good to have, but I think I'm actually going to replace Marowak here. Sorry Marowak, but now we actually have a proper ghost type, and Shelgon can learn fire moves like Flamethrower, so I think it's better to just do that. We will lose a ground type move though, which is a bit sad, but I think this will be the best one. So Marowak, thank you for your time, but I'm going to be adding Lunala to my party. Lunala. No. Nebby. Nebby. You belong to Cetano now. He'll be the one to raise you. Just like any parent should raise their child, he will be your father now. I may not have been able to do anything for you, Nebby, but I'm still glad I took you that day. So, go with Cetano and see the world. Have battles against strong Pokemon where you can use your full power. Meet other trainers who will make your heart dance with the thrill of it all. That's the kind of world that Cetano can share with you. If it is you, Cetano, I know I can trust you to raise my Nebby well. Take good care of it. And I will go to my mother. Need to see for myself that she'll be alright. A happy ending. The story ending now is not come to a close. With the Aether Paradise, Lusamine and everything, but I guess it's a happy ending. Nebby! Don't always be trying to get out of your Pokeball like the way you always wriggled out of my bag. And don't forget that you're strong now. You have to be careful not to accidentally hurt anyone until you get used to your strength. And you can't just go running off to some other world anytime without telling anyone. It makes a ton of worry. Yeah, I think you're the one that's worrying a bit, Lily, but it's understandable. Okay, I'm really going this time. Alola! She really doesn't want to go. I mean, she has a lot of connection with Nebby though, so I can understand her. But now Nebby is with us, aka Lunala. Felt good to get it on the first try though. Hey! Nanu is here. Wonder how he got here and what he's doing here. Cripes, but I hate this place. It's exhausting climbing all the way up here. At least they gave me a good show though, because it was worth coming this far, and the prof did ask me and all. Look, once you completed all your island trials and done your grand trials, then you got to do one last thing. The final trial. Basically like a ceremony, you see. You beat all 4 kahunas in a row. But things are a little different this year. And we're getting a real Pokemon League here in Alola too. So, boy, hope you can bother yourself to come along to the base of Ula'ula Island's Mount Lanakila. Remember Tapa Village, don't you? Where the folks were doing construction work? He'll be ready and waiting for you there. Suppose I could take you along with me. You wanna do that? Come now with me? Well, there's not really much else to do right now, so might as well just say yes. Looks like we're on this journey together then. That grin. That grin is completely different. Oh, back to Ula'ula Island now. We haven't been here for a few episodes, so we're back here again, Tapa Village. And now for the first time, we get to ascend The mighty Pokemon League. That'd be nice. But I'm just gonna backtrack a bit first. So this place was closed with the construction workers, but now it's open. We can go to Mount Lanakila. This is where we're gonna go to the Pokemon League. So it's gonna be very important that you are ready, because there's gonna be some cool things happening on our way to the Pokemon League, including some trainers that we're gonna fight as well. So let's just go to our PC here. First, let's take a look at our new Pokemon, Lunala. Level 55. He knows Shadow Shield. Shadow Shield is a special ability which reduces damage taken while the Pokemon is at max HP. Look at that. Moongeist Beam is so nice. And it can be used on the target regardless of the abilities, so that's pretty cool. If you have an ability that can block shadow damage, it can be used. But it still can't be used on normal types, like we saw in the fight now I used with my Toucannon, because Toucannon is immune to those types. It's surprised why they didn't use Night Daze though. Night Daze is still very powerful, but it doesn't have perfect accuracy. Shadow Ball is also very special, but Moongeist Beam is better, but it only has 5 PP whereas Shadow Ball's 15. Cosmic Power is increasing defense and special defense. And look at the stats though, Lunala. 172 special attack, that's a lot. Even its attack is pretty good. Lowest is defense, which is fine because it's a ghost type, and special defense is okay, speed is okay. I mean, Lunala, look at special attack Lunala has compared to, let's say, the Primarina, which is a few levels less, but is so much better. Now, so I did replace Marowak with Lunala. That means I no longer have access to a fire Pokemon, or a Pokemon that can deal good damage with a I was gonna say, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we need to use at least with a fire poke. So now we see the moves here. We have Dragon Claw, Flamethrower, Dazzling Gleam, which can even be used by Lunala as well. We have Frost Breath, which can't be used by anyone. Dream Eater, Bulldoze, Aerial Ace, Sludge Bomb, Poison Jab, Psyshock, Egg Scissor, Wild Charge. A lot of cool moves. Even Fly can be used on Lunala. What else? Good Acrobatics. You can give Psychic as well to Lunala. Actually, might be the thing we should do. Probably should give Psychic to Lunala, because Lunala is a Psychic type. Lunala probably should have a Psychic move as well. I don't think we need Cosmic Power. Let's go with Psychic. We could maybe even give him, could maybe even give Lunala Dazzling Gleam, but in my opinion, let's just charge by number. We don't really need to give Dazzling Gleam to Lunala, because as long as we have a Fairy type Pokemon with us, but we could give it if you want to. I don't really see the need to. Dazzling Gleam is not as powerful as Moonblast, but it's still very powerful. As long as we have, but I think we're not gonna give it to it because we don't need it. But Flamethrower though, we're gonna give that to Shelgon. Because now we no longer have Marowak with us, we need a powerful fire move. Let's just drop Headbutt. See, Shelgon is pretty good at attack, so it's not really good of a special attacker. It's more of a physical attacker, but it's a good start at least with using Flamethrower. So Dragon Claw, that's good. So we have some fire moves we can use, but generally we'll probably use other moves to get to use with Pokemon that are weak to fire. So Psychic on Lunala and Flamethrower on Shelgon. We just need to get Shelgon now up to level. Give it to, make it evolve into Salamence. It's gonna be important. Anyway, that'll be another episode. Next episode we're gonna go up Mount Lanakila. We're gonna head over to the Pokemon League, battle the Elite Four and the Champion, and then we're going to be rocking the worlds. Oh yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's great for now. See you guys next time. It's my journey in Pokemon Moon.